Artificial intelligence. Those two words have been shaping our dreams and fears for decades. We see AI as a double-edged sword, a tool for boundless innovation and a potential harbinger of chaos. Hollywood has spun tales of robots rising against their creators, software outsmarting humanity, and dystopias fueled by algorithms. At the same time, tech companies promise us a future of unprecedented convenience, where AI handles everything from driving cars to diagnosing illnesses. But amidst the noise, the myths surrounding AI have grown louder than the facts, and it's time to separate perception from reality. The first myth we must confront is that AI is a sentient entity, capable of thought and emotion. The reality is far less dramatic. Today's AI, even the most advanced neural networks, are nothing more than extraordinarily sophisticated pattern recognition machines. They analyze vast amounts of data to identify correlations, predict outcomes, and make decisions. But this intelligence is fundamentally different from human intelligence. AI does not understand in the way we do. It doesn't feel joy, frustration, or love. When your smart assistant replies with a cheerful tone, it's not experiencing happiness. It's following an algorithmic script to improve user interaction. Yet the myth persists because we humans are wired to anthropomorphize. We see a robot mimic human gestures or hear an AI-generated voice and assume there's a mind behind it. This tendency leads us to overestimate AI's capabilities while underestimating its limitations. AI isn't a thinking being. It's a tool that reflects the biases and intentions of its creators. This brings us to another pervasive myth: the idea that AI is objective and unbiased. If an algorithm makes a decision, some believe it must be inherently fair or neutral. But algorithms are only as good as the data they're trained on. If the data contains historical biases, whether in hiring practices, medical diagnoses, or criminal sentencing, the AI will perpetuate and even amplify those biases. A classic example is facial recognition software, which has been shown to misidentify individuals from minority groups at disproportionately higher rates. This isn't because the AI is malicious, it's because the training data was skewed. But here's the critical takeaway. Bias in AI is not a reason to fear the technology. It's a call to action for better oversight. The solution lies in transparency, ethical design, and accountability. Just as we've developed standards for food safety or environmental protection, we must establish robust frameworks to govern AI. Now, let's tackle the myth that AI will inevitably steal all our jobs, leaving humans obsolete. There's no doubt that AI is transforming the workforce. Automation is replacing repetitive tasks in industries from manufacturing to customer service. But history shows us that technological advancements often create as many jobs as they eliminate. The Industrial Revolution, for example, displaced countless manual labor roles, but gave rise to entirely new sectors and professions. The reality is more nuanced than mass unemployment. AI won't replace jobs, it will transform them. A radiologist, for instance, won't be replaced by an algorithm that analyzes X-rays. Instead, they'll work alongside AI, using it as a tool to identify anomalies more efficiently and focus on patient care. The challenge lies in reskilling and upskilling the workforce to adapt to this new reality. And here's the exciting part. AI has the potential to democratize education and training, providing personalized learning experiences to prepare people for the jobs of tomorrow. Another popular misconception is the idea that AI will surpass human intelligence and dominate the world, a concept often referred to as superintelligence. While it's true that researchers are exploring the possibility of creating AI that rivals human cognitive abilities, we are nowhere near that milestone. The AI systems we have today excel in narrow tasks, but falter when asked to generalize. They can beat world champions at chess or Go, but they can't comprehend why you'd want to play those games in the first place. Superintelligence, if it ever becomes possible, is a distant theoretical concern, not an imminent threat. What's more pressing is ensuring that we use the AI we have today responsibly. This requires collaboration between governments, tech companies, and civil society to establish safeguards. It's not about fearing a rogue AI, but addressing immediate challenges like data privacy, misinformation, and ethical deployment. And speaking of fear, let's address the myth that AI is inherently dangerous. Some people envision AI systems turning into uncontrollable entities, making catastrophic decisions. But the real danger doesn't come from AI itself. It comes from how humans design and deploy it. Think of a self-driving car. The technology can make roads safer by reducing human error. But if the algorithms prioritize speed over safety, or if manufacturers cut corners, the results could be disastrous. This underscores an essential truth. AI is a mirror. It reflects human values, priorities, and flaws. If we prioritize profit over ethics, the AI we create will embody those same priorities. But if we approach AI with care and a commitment to the greater good, it has the potential to enhance lives on a massive scale. Now, let's take a moment to shift the narrative. Instead of dwelling on myths and fears, let's focus on the opportunities AI presents. Imagine a world where personalized medicine tailors treatments to your genetic makeup, improving outcomes and reducing side effects. Picture agricultural AI systems that optimize water usage, helping to combat climate change. Consider the possibilities of AI in education, where a student in a remote village can access the same quality of instruction as one in a top-tier school. These aren't distant dreams, they're realities unfolding right now. The public perception of AI often lags behind its true capabilities and limitations. Misinformation, fueled by sensational headlines and science fiction, skews our understanding. As a society, we need to cultivate a balanced perspective, one that neither overhypes AI nor dismisses its transformative potential. And that begins with education. We must demystify AI, making its workings accessible to everyone. We should teach people not just how to use AI tools, but how to critically evaluate their outputs. Transparency from tech companies is crucial. Users have the right to know how decisions are made, what data is being used, and what safeguards are in place. Finally, we must remember that AI is not an autonomous force shaping our future. It's a tool created and controlled by humans. The question is not whether AI will evolve into a malevolent entity, but whether we will use it wisely. Will we let it widen inequality or bridge divides? Will we deploy it recklessly or with foresight and care? The answers to these questions are in our hands. So the next time you hear someone say, AI is going to take over the world, or AI will solve all our problems, take a moment to pause. Neither extreme is true. AI is not a savior or a villain. It is a reflection of us, our creativity, our biases, our hopes, and our fears. Let's not waste energy fearing myths or indulging fantasies. Instead, let's channel our collective effort into ensuring that AI serves humanity, not the other way around. Because at its core, AI is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we choose to wield it.